Hellseeker, which is in
Yeah.
my eyes the worst in the whole series.
Yeah, definitely.
It's without a doubt next to that other Hellraiser movie that came out recently.
My worst has to be Hellraiser 3 because it was like a letdown for me because I was hoping it was going to be good.
But then
yeah.
you saw Hellraiser 6 and you realized, you know what, Hellraiser 3, while it's a letdown, it's not as bad a quality film as Hellraiser 6.
Yeah, because they even let you down even more because you want Kirsty to be the same character and she's not.
She's a bitch. She's a total bitch.
Exactly.
This movie, it doesn't make any sense. The only funny thing is it's got the Mayhem guy from like those Allstate commercials. I don't know if you get him or not, but you know, this movie. It's so confusing the whole time. It's basically a remake of Inferno, but more confusing and worse because you have more expectations for this one. But this one is without a doubt the worst in the series, starring Doug Bradley. No comparison. This movie's terrible. Kirsty's not the same character.
You know, the good thing about Doug Bradley is in every movie
he brings a little bit of joy.
That's right. You just like, thank you, Doug Bradley, for saying that line in this, really horrible movie. A movie could be horrible, but at least he has some really good lines in it.
It's like a really good actor in a bad movie because they bring a little bit of joy in what would have been a total disaster.
And then you're not mad at Doug Bradley. You're mad at the director and the writer.
Everything else but Doug Bradley.
Yeah, because Doug Bradley can't do wrong. Every movie's in. You could be the worst movie in the world.
She's excellent. So yeah, we both really hate Hellseeker. Now let's go on to Deader. What did you think of Deader? This one with the reporter. She goes to Europe.
Yeah, really bad.
Yeah, it's bad, but I think it's better than 5 and 6.
I seen Deader on DVD go for like $48 on eBay, and I don't understand why.
This collection here, like $4. I mean, it's just out of control. Like, why would someone pay that much for a stupid DVD of a movie that's not that good? I mean, Pinhead has more screen time in this one than he did in the last two put together.
Yeah.
So that's cool. That's redeeming. It's not as confusing. I mean, for crying out loud, 5 and 6, every second it's just like, whoosh, whoosh.
Yeah.
It's like you're in a dream that does. You know how dreams don't really make sense.
Yeah.
But that's like the movie. It's like they forgot. You know what? They were high. They were without a doubt high. There's like, in the next scene, there's a cow. And the next scene, there's a guitar monster swinging around on trees. And then there's a shark that swims on land. And then Pinhead comes in. There we go.
It's such a forgettable movie too because you don't remember it. There's nothing memorable.
There's nothing.
That's what's nice about the first two and Bloodline is they're so memorable.
The only thing that I can maybe remember at this one is where she's on the train and all that weird shit's going on. And then you got the dreadlock Johnny Depp wannabe just on the train and be like, so we just got... And you don't know what he's saying because he's just speaking like... But you know what? This one sucks.
You think it's going to get good when she's on the train. You're like, oh my god, that train looks so creepy. The cinematography is fantastic in this scene. Oh, it's going to get good. No. It's just
sucks.
It goes nowhere. You know what I mean? Like the atmosphere of the movie is so good. You think it's going to get good, but it doesn't.
It does not, Danny. It does not at all. So anyway, we both hate 6 and 7. Now on to Hellworld.
So Hellraiser, Hellworld. What a horrible film.
What a piece of shit.
You know what? They might as well call it Hellraiser Final Destination because that's what it is. It's a Final Destination movie. It's like if Final Destination wasn't a good movie, this would be it. I'm not trying to piss off any Final Destination fans out there. I like the first two Final Destination movies. My opinion, the series went kind of downhill after that. But this is like This is like Hellraiser Final Destination. It's like if Final Destination was a horrible
It's so
movie.
meta. This movie's so meta. You know what meta is, you know, but it's just, it's trash.
Yeah,
I mean, Lance Henriksen is in it. He does nothing. The new Superman, for all you Man of Steel fans, is in it. He
is a good actor. But like,
yeah, he's a good actor, but
this is just one of those movies he's in that like really sucks.
This one though, I mean, this is the last we get of Doug Bradley as Pinhead. I mean, we'll give him. Let's just give him a little like minor clap for saving the few minutes of screen time he had.
At least Doug Bradley was in it.
You know? At least Doug Bradley was in it. I mean, at least this one isn't as bad as 6 or 5, or maybe even 3, maybe even 7. I don't know. It still sucks. The straight-to-video Hellraiser movies are like some of the worst films you're likely to see for a while. They're all complete trash. I mean, 7's not that bad, but I mean, it's still trash. It's like saying, oh, this garbage full of garbage is not as bad as this garbage full of like dog crap filled, and it's all trash. It's horrible. But you know what? The only good redeeming quality is, I mean, you got Pinhead in there.
Yeah.
Played by Doug Bradley. Now you haven't seen the one I'm about to talk about.
I don't want to see it.
You refuse. You absolutely refuse to see it. It's on Netflix.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get it just to complete my collection, just to say, yep, I own a piece of shit. I own
Hellraiser Revelations.
This movie. Let me just explain the movie. They had the revelation that if they filmed this movie in 2 weeks, they'd keep the rights to the franchise. So anyways, this movie sucks. It's about these two friends that go to Tijuana.
You know what? I gotta say, it's insulting to even call the movie Hellraiser.
Did you hear what Clive Barker said about the movie? He's like, this movie that's claimed to be from the mind of Clive Barker is no child of mine. I have nothing to do with this fucking piece of shit movie.
That's what he said?
He was saying stuff like that. He was so pissed off by the fact that they even mentioned him in the advertisements. He's like, this is awful.
Yeah.
This is awful. They should have just gave up and give me the rights back, because I was going to make Candyman versus Hellraiser. I mean, we'll get to Candyman in a second, but good lord, is this one bad. There's found footage crap.
Yeah.
There's a weird incest moment.
Yeah, I know.
And also, it's poorly made. Pinhead is not played by Doug Bradley. It's played by some fat guy who goes, I'm Pinhead. Hey guys, look at me. It's just, I will stop you. It's just so bad.
That is the perfect impression.
It is. We will tear your soul apart. So yeah,
Doug Bradley's just like he must hate that movie. Did they ask Doug Bradley to do the movie and he like refused, or did they just not have enough money?
He was basically like, "You're not giving. It's only 2 weeks. It's too rushed. I'm sorry. I just can't do this. I know you guys are trying to make a better remake.
Plus, they didn't have enough money, probably, to pay him."
Yeah, probably. I mean, if I were Doug Bradley, I would have read the script and been like, and then I would have thought afterwards, wait a minute, I did 4 through 8.
Yeah.
Oh god, either way, I feel bad for the Hellraiser series. I mean, it started off strong, and then it started to go down, then it redeemed itself with Bloodline, and then after that it went really downhill. I mean, I don't really consider myself a fan because so many of the movies suck, you know?
Yeah. Well,
it's really sad, too.
I consider myself a fan because I love 1, 2, and Bloodline, so.
Yeah, I mean, I love 1 and Bloodline a lot, but you know what? I guess I can consider myself a fan. I mean, I own practically the whole series.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm a hardcore fan. Just look at this.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
That's awesome. I want an action figure like that.